Hey, and welcome into a Sunday night edition of the Lowdown presented by Lehmans. Back from the girls' state tournament. I'm Bruce Hooley, getting ready for the boys' state tournament. We hope you're getting ready for a big week of coverage on PressProsMagazine.com. We have one in our rearview mirror. We have one in our front mirror view. I guess you don't have a view of the front mirror. That's a rearview mirror, but you get my point. Boys' state tournament this weekend at UD. Girls' state tournament this past weekend at UD. And in between, they're going to wedge in a couple of first four games in the NCAA tournament. Get your entries in to win the $50 Lehmans gift card. PressProsContest@gmail.com. PressProsContest@gmail.com. It's just as easy as sending me an email to PressProsContest@gmail.com. We draw a winner at the end of the month. We're halfway through the month, and we have state champions to congratulate. In the girls' side of the basketball in the state of Ohio, your D1 champion is Reynoldsburg in overtime against Mason. Best game of the tournament, definitely the D1 championship game. Not because of the quality of the basketball, because it was high-level energy, back and forth, outstanding players, outstanding coaching, and two very raucous fan bases supporting their teams. And Reynoldsburg gets it done in overtime. Congratulations to the Raiders and Coach Jack Pertell. First championship, girls basketball-wise, in school history. Your Division III champion is Purcell Marion out of Cincinnati. Purcell Marion with the fabulous freshman D. Alexander and a bunch of other freshmen. I think they start three freshmen, but really play four most of the time, and a sophomore. So a lot of people wonder how that super team comes together. You can make your own inferences, but there's no questioning their talent, their ability. D. Alexander, Purcell Marion get the Division III title. Your Division II title goes to Kettering Alter. Kettering Alter, a very, very powerful performance in the state semifinals against Bishop Hartley. Not as dominant because they ran into a really good team in Thornville Sheridan. Those Sheridan girls played their hearts out, extended Alter into the fourth quarter, but Alter's super deep and got a championship. And then we'll see if the Kettering Alter boys can match the girls team and win a state title this weekend. And then in Division IV, congratulations goes out to Waterford. A very unique team, a bunch of really tiny girls. They're not really tall except for their center, a freshman who is extremely tall, 6'3", but not very stout. And yeah, I'll admit, I'm a little sad that New Knoxville did not win the girls Division IV state championship because, look, we cover New Knoxville, and because it was Coach Tim Hegemeyer's final game after 17 seasons as the head coach, 19 seasons total, 2 as JV coach, and because I just think a school with 36 girls that won the Division IV volleyball and got to the Division IV girls basketball state title game is a pretty cool story. And I'll tell you this, the Waterford girls were amazing. They were polite. Their coach was amazing. He did a great job coaching that game. And it was just one of those days where New Knoxville couldn't make shots. And so I've won a state championship as a high school athlete, and I know how it brings communities together. I know how special the feeling is. I know the bond you build with your teammates. So those are great times, but they're not great times for the teams that got there and didn't win it. Whether you lost in the semifinals or whether you lost in the finals, you still had a great year. You had the chance to cut down nets at the district and regional levels. Only one team ends the year supremely happy and satisfied with everything, and those four teams are in D1, Reynoldsburg. In D2, it is Kettering Alter. In D3, it's Purcell. And in D4, it is Waterford. Now, we have boys tournaments this weekend. Same format in that the Friday semifinals at UD, that's the difference. The girls played Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The boys will play Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So next Sunday, a week from today, right now, we'll be watching the Division I state championship game at UD Arena. It'll be the final game of the day, just as it was the final girls game of the day. We'll start on Friday, 10:45 a.m., Division III semifinals, Afrocentric against Ottawa Glandorf. Following that, it'll be Lutheran East against Cincinnati Taft. Division II will follow 5 o'clock, 5:15, and 8:30. Kettering Alter, as I said, Akron St. Vincent St. Mary, Waverly, and Gates Mills Gilmore Academy. Gilmore Academy took out St. Mary's and Coach Dan Hegemeyer on Saturday afternoon. In Division IV on Saturday morning, Richmond Heights takes on Berlin Highland, 10:45. New Madison Tri-Village, those are our guys, our Patriots, Lane Sarver, Josh Finkbein, all the guys from Tri-Village, Wilson Suggs, big three-pointer against Botkins, Coach Josh Sagister, and they take on Antwerp, the team that knocked out Marion Local in the regional semifinals. And then Division I, your 4 semifinalists, Pick Central, Sonny Styles, really outstanding, Devin Royal as well, Lakewood St. Ed, that'll be a monster game, Saturday, 5:15. And Centerville, your defending champion, against Cleveland St. Ignatius on Saturday at 8:30. So it looks to me like we had a 2-2 split, parochial versus private, in championship teams on the girls' side. That's always the debate that rages when a Catholic school wins. Everybody's like, did they recruit? Did they not recruit? I have my own thoughts on that. I think if you follow me, you know what my thoughts are. This is going to be interesting because we have charter schools or private schools, 2 out of 4 in Division III. We have charter schools or private schools, 3 out of 4 in Division II. We have charter schools or private schools. I'm not sure about Richmond Heights, but I know Highland is public. Obviously, Tri-Village and Antwerp are public. Maybe Division IV is our only all-public bracket. And then in Division I, Pick Central is a public school. Lakewood St. Ed and St. Ignatius, of course, are private. And Centerville is a public school. So that'll be interesting to see who wins that. Going to be a lot of talent on that floor, Division I. Wow. We're going to have some monster matchups in that tournament. So it'll be fun to watch. Press Bros will be covering it, just like we covered the girls. There's Carson Henshin, which is very sad. You all know now my HP warranty expires. I didn't know that. Carson Henshin of New Knoxville, a great photo. We do a great job of capturing the photos, the emotion of the moment. We have a photo on Saturday of Carson celebrating with guys from the New Knoxville cheering section. That was pretty cool. Then, of course, in the Central Ohio page, we have Pick Central's win over Gahanna last night to get to the title, get to the Final Four. That shot there is by Brian Bayless. Come on down, and we have the Reynoldsburg game against Mason, or Julie McMack and Wright, and Sonny Folks did a great job capturing all the action from that game. And Mariana Russell had a big game. Kylie Oldacre from Mason, really a force on the court in all phases. 6'6". I don't know how much she weighs, but she's very wide and a big factor. She just kept the ball over the heads of the Pickerington girls last night, and they couldn't do anything with her. I really thought Mason forgot about her in the fourth quarter, and that made a big difference in that basketball game. And then, of course, we cover college basketball with UD and Ohio State. Unfortunately, UD first team left out of the NCAA tournament today. As for Ohio State plays Loyola Chicago Friday in Pittsburgh, first round of the NCAA tournament. If they win that game, and you have to say if, because Loyola is a team that's done very well for itself in the NCAA tournament the last few years, and because Ohio State's struggling. Buckeyes are struggling big time. What have they lost? 4 out of 5? Something like that. Feels like they've haven't won in forever. And they're taking on Loyola, which is Sister Jean's team. And it's also the team led by Braden Norris, point guard out of Hilliard-Bradley. So he gets a chance to play against his Ohio State Buckeyes and either upset them or play his final college game against his quote-unquote hometown university. So that'll be a very interesting thing to watch. We appreciate you guys patronizing our site by reading us every day. We are free. We are not going to charge you for content like other sites do. We make what we have available to you free because we are supported in a very nice fashion by our sponsors, one of whom is the exclusive sponsor of the Lowdown. It is Lehmans Old Time General Store and Hardware Store in Kidron. They have all kinds of really cool products like the natural peanut butter stirrer, the Para-Hatchet, the hand crank solar radio. Here's the Para-Hatchet. But Lehmans inventory is so vast. The only way you can really check it out is to go online at lehmans.com, Lehmans.com. I credit my wife for coining the motto of Lehmans that we run with our Lehmans ad content on the site, which is everything you never knew you always needed. I mean, they have so many cool, innovative, helpful, time-saving products at Lehmans. But once you get it, you're like, wow, I don't know how I can live without this. How about goggles that keep you from crying when you're peeling onions? Okay. You're like, what? Where would I find those? Well, Lehmans, because they have products unlike anyone else. And you get 10% off when you use the promo code PressPros10 when you go to Lehmans.com. They're open 24/7. Their physical store is located in Kidron, Ohio, 4 miles south of Route 30 on Kidron Road. Great place to go. Great place for a day trip. Lehmans, Lehmans.com. So follow us on Instagram, Press Pros Magazine. Follow us on Twitter at Press Pros Mag. We'll have the Huddle Show tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, reflecting on the girls' tournament, looking forward to the boys' tournament. We're looking forward to having you be a part of what we do this week at PressProsMagazine.com.